How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Sigmas and Gamers, and today it looks like Square Enix has sold all of its Western game studios and their games to Embracer. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the details on the reasons why Square Enix actually pulled this kind of move recently. So basically, of course, this actually cost $300 million deal. This is actually a $300 million deal, which actually includes over 50 classic games rights over to 1,000 developers. And also today, Japanese game publisher Square Enix confirmed that it was selling all three of its Western video game studios, along with many significant game series and intellectual property attached to those studios, to the European game publisher Embracer. The sale includes game studios Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, and Square Enix Montreal. All three have previously been wholly owned by Square Enix, and Embracer will acquire these entire staffs combined at roughly 1,100 people, or basically 1,100 people, along with popular IPs such as Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, and Legacy of Kain, and a game publishing catalog of over 50 games, over 300 million. And not all deals IPs have been confirmed thus far. However, an announcement of Square Enix indicates that its Western operations, in quotes, will continue to publish franchises such as Just Cause, Outriders, and Life is Strange. Of course, this suggests that Square Enix will retain some of its Western-specific IP, and that its future collaborations with Western game makers will come via publishing deals with outside developers. So while console manufacturers Microsoft and Sony have racked up headlines thanks to their own Metagon game maker acquisitions over the past few years, Embracer has quietly built its own roster of predominantly European studios over the past decade. It was better owned by the name THQ Nordic beginning in 2014 after picking up the rights to that fallen publisher's name, though not all of its games. It is the biggest acquisition in the past 12 months, have included video game maker Gearbox Software and board game producer as Mighty Games, if I pronounced that correctly. So looking at the balance sheet, however, those two deals each exceeded $1 billion, while today's Square Enix deal falls well short of that number. The discrepancy feels curious in light of Square Enix itself announcing that Tomb Raider lifetime game sales had exceeded 85 million during the series' 25th anniversary celebration in October. And as a comparison, that sale numbers is neck and neck with one of Square Enix's most beloved game series, Dragon Quest, which had sold over 83 million games as of August of last year. Since its full IP, though, the company has yet confirmed whether previously rumored Lara Croft-related production in one live action and one anime are still in the works. Square Enix's recent handling of Western properties had some very bad issues, particularly after it put a ton of its Western studio eggs into an uneven game as a service basket of Marvel's Avengers, only to see its 2020 launch fall well short of critical and sales expectations. This was followed by the critical 2021 darling Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy, held by Eidos Montreal, falling short of sales expectations. And between those disappointments and the utter silence of Deus Ex and Sci-Fi Adventures Series 2016, perhaps, Square Enix's estimation of its combined Western studios value had fallen. Still, Embracer wasted no time on being the drum of its newly acquired IP. Its announcement of the deal confirmed that the development has already begun, and in quotes, the next mainline Tomb Raider game complete with the next generation storytelling and gameplay experiences, while several other AAA projects were teased as being in development by the combined studios. And shortly after the announcement went live, Eidos Montreal confirmed in an Embracer conference call that its next major game would be set in the world of Deus Ex. The announcement did not clarify exactly how Crystal Dynamics' recently announced work of the Microsoft published Perfect Dark sequel will factor into the deal. And so yeah, that's quite a bold move that Square Enix recently pulled, just like selling all those Western IPs to Eidos. Yep. So basically, just that was kind of like really unexpected. But hey, all I can say is is this good? Is that actually bad? Personally, for me, I cannot really accurately be the judge for this. But if you got your own thoughts on this, then go ahead and sign off in the comment section below and subscribe for more content like this. And be sure to drop a like on this video as always, because well, of course, if you actually found this video to be very informative and helpful, well, and all that good jazz. And again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.